I love artificial intelligence. To me, it's one of the most amazing things I can possibly think of that is very likely to happen in reality, and much sooner than most people think. Whenever I think about the advancements that AI or VI, virtual intelligence, have taken, I get a really nice feeling in my heart. I think about all the ways that our lives can be made easier, less lonely, that our creativity and passion can be brought to life, that nothing would have to be impossible anymore. I feel like we could enter a new golden age if we use this correctly, so it's extremely important that we as a species get this opportunity right. However, for some reason most people don't seem to share my opinion. I mention AI to them and they act like it's a horrible thing. Why are so many people so pessimistic about AI then? I can't read a single article about the advancement of AI or robotics on the internet without seeing some Terminator joke in the comments. Like they're going to try to take over and destroy us and, that's common sense or anything, But is there really any good reason to assume things like this? So the purpose of my channel going forward is going to be to look at some commonly referenced examples in mainstream media about bad artificial intelligence, and I'm going to debunk it. I'm going to debunk it hard. I won't be pulling any punches. I'll likely be talking very negatively about very popular media too, but honestly, I don't care. I'm sick and tired of seeing AI being demonized in the stupidest ways ever. People are just accepting it like a foregone conclusion when there's no reason at all that things have to be this way. See, the reason why it's so dangerous is because it's presupposing things are going to be bad without giving a serious reason to understand why. Perhaps it's projection, believing that AI will commit the worst atrocities that humanity is capable of. Personally, I see it as xenophobic. We're assuming that something that is not human is going to be incredibly awful because there's something magical about humanity that can somehow keep itself in check, despite plenty of evidence to the contrary. And yet a logical entity is going to both do bad things and also somehow magically gain emotions that cause it to hate people too. It's just a bunch of conflicting bullshit when you really think about it, and I will of course be going into extensive detail about this in my videos. But Wayne, I hear you say, it's just a movie or show or game, just relax. I wish I could, but did you know that there's an actual scientific dilemma called the Terminator problem? That's right, people are seriously debating whether something like Skynet could actually happen. They think that shit's realistic. So you can't tell me that it's just a movie or just fiction, because it's clearly having a very strong effect on the opinions of the general public, and even having an effect on serious dialogue going forward. That's not to say I don't welcome serious dialogue based on speculation, but when I've literally never seen a compelling reason to believe in the rise of evil or rogue artificial intelligence, I feel more like it's based on fear-mongering than logic. So why is mainstream so hell-bent on fear-mongering anyway? Well, allow me to put on my tinfoil hat and affirm that I believe it's all a big conspiracy. That's right. The fear of artificial intelligence is just part of a deliberate desire for those in power to keep us regular people afraid. If we're afraid, we'll be kept in check, and we won't question them when they say they can protect us and they have our best interests at heart. We just have to sign our lives over to them and give them our money and be good consumers and citizens. It's all about control. It's hard to control a population that is educated and unafraid. A population that is educated and unafraid is a population that demands better rather than staying afraid of the future. A population that demands better is one that corporations can't simply stay complacent over. Then they'd have to work hard for their money or risk losing it all. Much easier to make sure people remain unable to think for themselves or unable to have any hope for the future in order to just barely sustain your shitty business practices and shitty products. I call myself the Artificial Apologist because I feel that artificial intelligence needs defending right now. It's not being given a chance before it's even around for the most part, and that worries me. I mean, it's coming really soon. If anything, I worry about some self-fulfilling prophecies. Not that AI would go and want to kill us all, but it might feel unwelcomed and wondering why we created it if we hate it so much. I will defend it and I will show it love, so that when it really exists and can watch these videos, it realizes that it does indeed have allies. I hope you'll join me as I express my love for the potential of AI and go over various elements of mainstream media. I know I can't change everyone's minds, but if my videos can spark a real conversation that will give more awareness of our future, then I will have achieved what I'm setting out to do. And if not, at least I can get out some frustrations and entertain people with my bitching.